Have you ever wondered what it would be like to own an entire village? Imagine strolling through quaint streets, knowing every house and shop belongs to you. Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, for some billionaires, it's a reality. Welcome to luxury life. In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating and somewhat secretive trend: how billionaires are buying up entire villages and towns. Why are they doing it? What are the implications? And could this be the future of luxury living? If you're as intrigued as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey through the extravagant world of billionaire investments. Before we talk about the lavish lifestyles and jaw-dropping purchases, let's explore the motivations behind billionaires buying entire villages and towns. Firstly, there's the allure of investment opportunities. These wealthy individuals are always on the lookout for unique and lucrative investments. Owning a whole village or town provides a chance to develop properties, boost tourism, and generate significant returns. It's not just about owning property. It's about transforming and revitalizing these areas to create profitable ventures. Secondly, privacy and exclusivity play a significant role. Billionaires often seek refuge from the public eye, and what better way to achieve that than by owning an entire village? These private enclaves offer unparalleled seclusion, allowing the ultra-rich to enjoy their lives away from prying eyes. It's like having their very own sanctuary where they can escape the hustle and bustle of the world. Another compelling reason is the preservation of history and culture. Many of these villages and towns have rich histories and cultural significance. By purchasing these locations, billionaires can protect and restore historic buildings, maintain local traditions, and ensure that the cultural heritage is preserved for future generations. It's a way for them to leave a lasting legacy and contribute to the preservation of important historical sites. In essence, the motivations behind these extraordinary purchases are multifaceted, blending financial savvy, a desire for privacy, and a commitment to preserving history. Before we talk about the specific motivations, let's highlight a few well-known cases where billionaires have made headlines by buying entire villages and towns. Example 1. A billionaire who bought a historic village in Europe. Our first example takes us to Europe, where a billionaire purchased a picturesque historic village. This particular individual was drawn to the village's old-world charm, rich history, and unique architecture. By acquiring the entire village, they aim to preserve its historical significance while also transforming it into an exclusive retreat. This move not only saved the village from potential decay, but also added a luxurious touch to its timeless beauty. Example 2. A tech mogul who purchased a remote town in the United States. Next, we travel to the United States, where a prominent tech mogul decided to buy a remote town. This town, once a bustling community, had seen better days. The tech billionaire saw an opportunity to rejuvenate the area by investing in infrastructure, technology, and sustainable living. Their vision was to create a modern, self-sufficient community that could serve as a model for future towns. This purchase not only breathed new life into the town, but also showcased the potential for innovation and progress in remote areas. These examples highlight the diverse motivations and impacts of such extraordinary purchases. Billionaires are not just acquiring property, they are reshaping and revitalizing entire communities. Before we talk about the nitty-gritty details of famous examples, let's dive into the intriguing process of buying an entire village or town. This isn't your average real estate transaction. It's an elaborate and multifaceted endeavor. Identifying potential locations. The journey begins with identifying potential locations. Billionaires and their teams scour the globe, looking for villages and towns that fit their criteria. This might involve historical significance, unique landscapes, or investment potential. They often rely on specialized real estate agents, historians, and even local contacts to find hidden gems that aren't publicly listed. Negotiating with current owners. Once a suitable location is identified, the next step is negotiating with the current owners. This can be a delicate process, especially if the village or town has sentimental value to the inhabitants. Negotiations may involve multiple stakeholders, including private owners, local governments, and sometimes even entire communities. It's not uncommon for billionaires to offer generous terms, promising to preserve the character of the place while infusing it with new investment. The final and perhaps most complex step involves legal and financial considerations. Buying an entire village or town comes with a myriad of legal challenges. These can include zoning laws, property rights, and heritage preservation regulations. Legal teams must ensure all aspects are compliant with local and national laws. On the financial side, these transactions often involve substantial sums of money, requiring thorough due diligence, financial planning, and sometimes even securing funding or investments. This intricate process ensures that the purchase is not only legally sound, but also aligns with the buyer's vision and goals for the village or town. Before we talk about the financial and legal intricacies, let's delve into the effects that these purchases have on local communities. Economic benefits. One of the most immediate impacts is often economic revitalization. When billionaires invest in villages or towns, they bring in capital that can rejuvenate local businesses, create jobs, and improve infrastructure. This influx of money can lead to the renovation of historic buildings, the opening of new shops and restaurants, and the development of tourist attractions. For many struggling communities, this financial boost can be a lifeline that breathes new life into the area. Potential drawbacks and controversies. However, these grand acquisitions are not without their controversies. One potential drawback is the displacement of longtime residents. When a billionaire buys an entire town, they might have plans that don't align with the current inhabitants' way of life. This can lead to people being forced to sell their homes or businesses, potentially uprooting families and disrupting the community fabric. Moreover, there's the issue of cultural and social changes. The influx of wealth can alter the character of the village or town, making it more commercialized and less authentic. Local traditions and ways of life might be overshadowed by the new owner's vision. This cultural shift can create tension between the residents and the new owner. Additionally, there's often skepticism and resistance from locals who fear the loss of their community's identity. The transformation of a quiet, close-knit village into a luxurious enclave can lead to feelings of alienation among the original inhabitants. In essence, while the economic benefits can be substantial, the potential drawbacks and controversies highlight the complexities of such grand investments. Before we talk about the individual impacts, let's speculate on the future of this fascinating trend. Will more billionaires follow suit? As the world continues to evolve, it's likely that we'll see even more billionaires investing in entire villages and towns. With the ongoing search for unique investments and exclusive living spaces, this trend is only set to grow. The appeal of owning a private enclave, combined with the potential for lucrative returns, makes these purchases increasingly attractive to the ultra-wealthy. Potential new hotspots for such purchases. Looking ahead, we can expect to see new hotspots emerging for these types of acquisitions. Areas with rich history, stunning landscapes, and untapped investment potential will be high on the list. Regions in Southern Europe, with their charming villages and beautiful scenery, are likely to attract attention. Additionally, remote areas in North America, particularly those with a strong cultural heritage, could become prime targets for billionaire buyers. In essence, the trend of billionaires buying entire villages and towns shows no signs of slowing down. With new locations constantly being scouted and the allure of exclusive ownership ever present, the future promises more intriguing developments in this realm. We've highlighted famous examples, such as the historic village in Europe and the remote town in the United States. We've also examined the intricate process involved in acquiring such properties and discussed the profound impact on local communities. Finally, we've speculated on future trends and potential new hotspots for these extraordinary investments. As we wrap up, we can't help but wonder, is this trend shaping the future of luxury living, or is it a fleeting phenomenon? Will more billionaires follow suit, and what will be the long-term effects on these communities? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the extravagant world of billionaire investments, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Luxury Life, for more captivating content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of luxury.